You're watching the Wrestling Nerd broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is TND, JP, Double G. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the extra large WrestleMania 40 predictions. Garrett won the Royal Rumble, JP cashed in, and I pulled politic card and am in this match. Tom's back, Nick's sick, and we're just running wild, baby. It's WrestleMania 40 predictions, a triple threat match for the King of the Nerds crown. Folks, get your Buff Bagwell card pictures ready.
Oh my
and
God.
Let's go to war. Nick will be the match referee for the first night. Tom, the referee for the second night. Let's go.
Oh, I have to make a royal decree real quick.
Oh, jeez.
Also, Dave, you still haven't, as per the royal decree, changed the sign to the Jeff Hardy hideaway. That was a royal decree. You gotta follow through with that, Dave. Listen, I'm just the king. You gotta follow the rules, Dave. My royal decree. Tom, you were looking fabulous tonight.
Thank you. I got another pair of new glasses.
That's the decree. You're looking fabulous tonight. There we go.
Here.
Nice blue tint on the lens, like a 30% blue, giving a little bit of color. Handmade in France. Got to meet the designer.
Shout out to our Patreons for allowing Tom to be able to buy those. Patreon.com/WNRDB.
Honestly.
So
I don't see any of that. I don't know where it goes.
All right, Nick, start us off, baby. I want my crown back.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go from reverse order. I'm doing night one, and then we're going to do the total match time at the end, right?
That is correct. Well, the total match time would be Tom first to answer at the end.
No, is there any bonus points for if you successfully pick what segment Shane returns?
What's that?
Is there any extra bonus points if anybody successfully picks what segment Shane McMahon is going to return on?
No. And folks, we only have 13 matches as of recording. We're recording this on Monday night during Raw, believe it or not. So if they announce a match on SmackDown for WrestleMania or whatnot, or there's an impromptu match, we will not be predicting that, but the time will count if they do an impromptu match, similar to the Shane McMahon escapades last year. So
you said doo-doo, you fucking loser.
Doo-doo.
Poop jokes. Took a dookie.
All right. Is everybody ready? I'm the referee, right? All right, well, guys, we're going to have a clean fight. Everybody's just going to let everybody pick, and we're going to do this right. This is the Tom Says Highway to WrestleMania ends now, and it begins. Let's do this. All right.
You sound like Judge Mills' name from Celebrity.
Better than the Freddie Blassie. Time. It goes against us all at WrestleMania.
Dave.
Okay.
Shut up.
You think we could have got a cameo from Bruce Buffer to come on here and do this? Maybe?
Nick.
Which one is the one that does UFC? He probably is cheaper.
That is Bruce Buffer.
Matches,
That's Bruce Buffer.
It's time.
All right. It's time. All right. First match of the night. We're going to have Rey Mysterio and the debuting on the main roster, Dragon Lee, versus Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar. And we'll let JP go first since he is our reigning king.
I believe this is going to be the match of the night, honestly. Dragon Lee does not deliver. He always delivers on big shows. And him and Ray versus Hijo de Fantasma, a.k.a. What's his name? Santos Escobar. And Dominic's the weakest link in this thing, and he's worked with these guys since he was 2 years old. So, I think it's gonna be a great match. I'm gonna pick Ray and Dragon Lee to win because I think this Rey Mysterio Dominic feud has like a year or two cooking in it, and I think in a year or two at WrestleMania we're gonna see the final one. when Ray decides to hang it up. So Ray and Dragon leads for the win.
Okay.
All right. Am I writing this down, or are we going to figure this out later?
I'll make a sexy spreadsheet later.
There we go. Okay, we'll make Dave go last. We'll go Garrett next.
Okay.
So I haven't been keeping up with this feud that much. I like everybody in it. I really like Santos Escobar when he was King Cuerno in Lucha Underground. It was freaking amazing. They're all really great. From what I've seen, though, there's little hints maybe that a certain cool guy who's on a good guy's team may not be cool, maybe a rotten apple, and I think might cost them the match. Join the bad guys. Maybe his move's called the backstabber. So I'm gonna give it to the Rudos, the bad guys.
Interesting.
Good pick.
Garrett took my theory there, and I think Dragon Lee is one of those. He can just go have a great match. Nobody cares if he wins or loses, sort of thing. Given WWE's track record with babyface lucha libre guys, even though they want to find the next Rey Mysterio. And I think Santos Escobar is so underrated in his ability to talk on the mic and in the ring. And Dominic can always be what a dickhead. So, and he'll get his win back from last year. So this way, him and Ray are 1-1. Boom. They can fight next year for Ray's retirement match. Give me the bad guys. Give me Santos and Dominic.
Not a chance.
Okay.
All right. Well, the next match, according to this, will be Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the IC title. Are we just going to keep going the same order the whole time? We're changing it up.
You're the ref.
You're the ref. Do what you want, pal.
Well, we know what we're going to do. I don't want to give Dave any kind of advantage here, so we're going to make Dave go first on this one.
Gonna make me go first on this one?
Yeah, I'm going to try to.
What match are we on?
Gunther versus Sami Zayn.
Gunther versus Sami Zayn? Okay. Yeah, it's Gunther. It's Gunther. It's going to be Gunther, folks.
No.
I think just because it's a big title reign doesn't mean you have to end it at Mania, because I think maybe another big title reign ends at Mania.
What if they ended at Raw after Mania?
I think they save it for the Bash in Berlin. Ilya Dragunov comes up.
Okay.
Boom. Give me that chop fest.
I don't know who that is.
You'll see. The most chippity choppity match ever.
Cool.
So.
Alrighty. Well, we will go Garrett next.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's rumors and stuff that maybe I know everybody wanted Chad Gable to be in the match, so I don't know if they're going to make it a triple threat. Maybe because, as far as I know, there's no battle royal or anything. So
there is. It's a part of the 2-hour pre-show.
Oh, yeah. Awesome! Can't wait to miss that.
No, the Andre Memorial Battle Royal is on SmackDown.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Win that.
You sure?
Yes, they announced it tonight.
All right, fine.
Yeah, I don't see, as much as I love Sammy, and would love to see him skank away with that Intercontinental title, I don't see him winning it. I think Gunther hold it on a little bit longer.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's fair.
All righty, JP.
This is terrible. I have to agree with everybody. I think Sami Zayn is probably the most lovable loser there is. Everyone loves to cheer for him, but he always loses the big matches. And Gunther there, every match that he has for that title feels important. And they're not going to change that, because it's just literally you get a pay-per-view match every time he puts that title on the line against anybody.
Yep.
That's true.
And side note, he always wins with a different move. Like, he doesn't have a standard finisher, which is just fun. You don't know how it's going to end.
I disagree with all of you. Sami Zayn's winning. I know, I don't count, but
you always count, Tom.
Did you guys watch Raw? Did you see the package of Sammy training with Chad Gable and the emotion behind it, and then
how that didn't
Gunther,
end with him running up the Rocky steps disappointed me. So I just automatically went
honestly,
with Gunther.
but then like Gunther beating up Sammy, and then like, and I guess Gable, and then Sammy's like getting all hyped up like Hulk Hogan. Sami Zayn's winning. Yeah,
I saw somebody said that this is going to be their Rocky, and Mick is going to be Chad Gable, and somebody just went, Mickey dies, right?
And depending on which Rocky loses.
Yeah, he loses. So Rocky's got a 500 record in this movie series, pretty much.
Listen, Sami Zayn.
Okay. What's next?
Royal Decree. Tom's opinion does matter. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Okay.
Would Gunther be Dolph Lundgren?
So now you can take that to anybody. They say your opinion doesn't matter. You go, no. Royal Decree. It does.
It matters.
Sir, you can't vote here? Oh, excuse me.
Let me call JP real quick.
Yeah, hold on.
Sir, you have voted 9 times for the presidential election. Hold on. Let me call JP.
Hey, you can keep voting for a presidential election to happen as much as you want.
Vote early and often. What's our next match, Nick?
I do.
All righty. Well, the next match is the 6-pack ladder match with a lot of teams here that I did write down. Thank goodness. We got the Judgment Day. We got DIY. We got the Awesome Truth. That's pretty cool. We got New Day. We got A-Town Down Under. And we have the New Catch Republic.
Is that so dumb?
So we'll go Garrett first since he hasn't gone first yet.
As much as I would love to see maybe a surprise tag team joining, maybe not even that. If they're still signed by AEW, there's another tag team that I think might be free agents, and that's Motor City Machine Guns. That would be freaking sick.
It's been rumored. People aren't stoked on that, but like they're not a major team, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Yes, they are.
They really are, though.
They are the team that made modern tag team wrestling the way it is, and why their matches now are boring is because everyone does their stuff.
Yeah.
You have literally, they literally do all their stuff.
Yeah.
But after all that, I'd go with I think Awesome Truth.
Yes.
It all, get that win up on Judgment Day. But I wish they split up the tag team belts. I hate that there's so many teams.
Yep.
I don't even know who the tag team champions are.
The Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Priest and Balor.
They have both of them?
Yeah, the belts have been united since the Usos got them in like 2 years ago.
Amazing.
Yep.
All right. Are we ready? Let's see. We'll make Dave hasn't gone in the middle yet. We'll make Dave go.
Okay. So I noticed something very specific that Michael Cole said during Raw, in the fact that he said the match is not over until both sets of belts have been retrieved, which makes me believe that there are going to be 2 winners in this match. And I believe, so I am going with the Awesome Truth and the New Catch Republic. They will just somehow be battling, and all 4 guys will come down with a belt and be like, oh, I mean, you've got the blue ones, we got the red ones. Woohoo! We both win.
So you only get points if that.
I was about to say,
that's fine, and I'm willing to put it on there. I'm willing to take that chance. Listen, you don't get a headline without taking a gamble. Listen, call me Shohei Ohtani. I'm going to gamble a little bit here, okay?
I don't know what that is.
But if it was a real R-Truth match, he would pull down like the Raw, and so would like Pete Dunne. So now they have to be a team.
No, that's NXT. Okay, we got to get those random ass tag teams.
That would be so good.
But yeah, no, I just, the way Michael Cole said it, my thought is like, because they refer to it as the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Championships too. So I'm like, maybe this is finally how they split it up. You've got 6 teams, so you can get 2 winners. So
I like that.
Yeah. And I just figure New Catch Republic's on SmackDown, Awesome Truth's on Raw. I don't see you having 2 teams pull it down and one being a good guy, one being a bad guy. So And Damian Priest is going to cash in his Money in the Bank soon. So need that tag belt off him. JP, who you got?
So Dave, you did borrow my idea of 2 teams. I in fact wrote that down right there. But I picked a prize team. And I felt my crown was appropriate. Returning team that's going to be part of this match is the Viking Raiders.
Viking Raiders.
They're going to be one of the teams that wins with the Awesome Truth.
Interesting.
Okay.
They have been pushing the one dude, Ivar.
I always said Ivar looks like Tom if you just like kind of like took the directional arrow in the picture like in a little bit. Yeah.
Wide?
No. He's wide. You're bringing the height down.
You gotta make him taller.
You can do cartwheels, right?
No, I'm too tall.
He can do back. Yeah, he might knock a planet out of alignment.
Well, you're all right with the fact that Awesome Truth, they're definitely giving Awesome Truth the title. Like, R-Truth deserves it more than anyone. I don't care what title he has. If he's towards the end of his career, they have to give R-Truth a really fun title run.
Yep.
I don't care if it's a year. I don't care if it's a month. But they've got something cooking with him where he's like 92 years old, has not leapfrogged, so he's not torn a quad. He's doing well, and people love him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's singles, tag, whatever. If they're going to do the splits of the belts, I won't be surprised if R-Truth wins both belts. He grabs a SmackDown and a Raw belt, and Miz gets a Raw, Miz gets SmackDown, and Finn Balor gets Raw. So he's on both brands as champion with someone he's not really on a tag team with.
That's how he gets in Judgment Day.
That's how he gets in Judgment Day.
May I make a suggested royal decree, JP? We give Garrett a chance because Garrett, you just picked Awesome Truth, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to give him a bonus team? And if it's one of those teams, you get 1 point. If it's both the teams, you can get 2 points on this match.
So Dave, I respect the system. And while I could make a royal decree and make this happen, Nick is the ref here. So we have to respect the system. Make that call.
If it was something that would screw Dave over, I would probably not let it allow. But since it's Garrett, I will allow it because it might it might actually keep the crown away from Dave, which is the goal of this whole.
Imagine I just screwed myself over by a fucking point.
Oh God, hold on! I gotta look up who are the other teams again.
The New Catch Republic, Judgment Day, New Day, DIY. A-Town Down Under.
Just pick
Let's say A-Town Down Under.
A-Town Down Under. I like it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Before we move on, I would like to also pick, as the referee, a pick on this thing. I say that it's going to be the returning Shane McMahon with partner Snoop Dogg that are going to win the World Tag Team titles.
If that happens,
I get to be king, right?
It's automatic.
No. Yeah, if that happens, you get to rename the Dave Cave, you get to rename the show, and I will buy you 6 months worth of diapers.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Next match.
All right, next match. It's me. We got a 3-on-3, a trios, an old trios match here.
What is this, AEW?
Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi.
You say Cargill?
Cargill. The Cargill?
1877 Cargills for kids?
I don't know, man. Come on now. Jade. AEW Jade.
Great.
Bianca Belair and Naomi versus some part of Damage Control. Is Bailey still in Damage Control?
No.
She's in
That's what I thought. So
Heavens.
it's the Damage Control minus Bailey.
And
so that's the match.
1877 Jade Cargill for kids.
I don't know who goes first now. I'm busted. Somebody
Dave goes first.
I go first. Okay, I'm going with the Cargill gang.
Cargill. Oh.
Jay
clothes?
Jay needs that WrestleMania win before she turns on Bianca and Naomi.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Who's next?
JP go.
I will go.
Fucking referee
JP, go.
here.
I have to agree with Dave. I believe it's going to be Naomi, WWE Bianca, and AEW Bianca. And as much as I don't want that, I prefer Damage Control, but I don't feel like that's the way WWE is going to book that, because they really don't like the girls on Damage Control, especially now that Bailey's out.
Yep, very fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the face team also. It's gonna be not Bianca, Jade's debut. Bianca's undefeated. Naomi's first WrestleMania back.
Yeah.
I just hope that it's dark enough during the entrances so Naomi can get a fucking awesome light up entrance during this.
Yeah.
Like her entrance at the TNA shows I went to was fun as hell. They turn lights off. You think you're in a rave? Oh.
What if they all come out together and Bianca's whole hair glows?
Oh my
That'd
god.
be sick.
That'd be sick.
Jade is just a disco ball.
There's no way they booked Jade to lose her first match.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I thought maybe Jade turns on Bianca and doesn't give a shit about the match. From like, she can do that the night after Mania.
Yeah.
Is it her debut?
It's her.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't count the Rumble.
Rumble, no, but
Yeah, so it's her first match in WWE. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I'm wondering why it took so long and didn't bring her in. Like, I'm almost wondering if they got her in the performance center and said, she's a hair greener than we like our top people to be. We need to let her go to the performance center for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly thought that when she was in AEW, but I wasn't a huge fan because I'm like, she's very athletic, but I didn't think she had the, like, you compare her to some of the girls who've been wrestling for a lot longer.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can see when something goes wrong, they're able to adapt. And I really kind of, Jade wasn't quite there, but as long as she had a dance partner who could, she was fine.
Like Shaq.
Little Bow Wow.
I love that, Tom.
Little Bow Wow.
That's my prediction. Little Bow Wow interferes and costs her the match. Damage control.
And then Lil Wayne comes in with Travis Scott and Meek Mill.
We don't want to talk about Meek Mill. He's wrapped up in that P. Diddy stuff.
Meek Mill's fine.
No,
Mill's fine.
Yo,
I think Meek Mill's innocent.
Shit. Meek Mill's got name dropped in that.
Yes, because Diddy was doing bad things to Meek Mill, apparently.
Or Meek Mills.
Yeah.
Gross.
And that's why he had to flee the country.
Fuck Diddy.
I thought it was because, I didn't want to tell you guys, but I guess I could avail it here. I'm about to release my first hip hop album, and I call Peter.
Very. I'll say this. It's moments like this that I really wish the Chappelle Show was still on the air.
I know Dave Chappelle wasn't that funny.
The Chappelle Show is great. Nick, what's our next match?
Well, our next match would be brother versus brother. We're not talking about Harold versus Gerald.
Oof, that was wild.
Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso for the number one Uso spot.
Oof.
I guess.
I think Dave's turn to go first.
Is it my turn to go first?
I think so.
I'm going with mid-card match Jey Uso. They keep calling him main event Jey Uso. He's been to like one main event. So, but I'm going with Jey.
Yeah, which one is he and which one is Bloodline?
With the mustache, I know he's evil.
Jey Uso.
Jey is Yeet. Let me write a note here for myself. Jey is Yeet. Jimmy is Bloodline. Thank you.
Jimmy is the one with the mustache, so you know he's the bad guy.
They literally look exactly the same.
Anybody that watches our show knows that checks out.
Oh shit! Who's next?
So Jay equals Harold, Jimmy equals Gerald.
There we go.
Yep.
I got
That's how I do it.
Gerald acknowledges his tribal chief.
Garrett, who you got?
Jay has been in a few main events. I think more than Jimmy has. Yeah, he has. I think they give Jimmy the win here, just because Jay. I kind of hate whenever like tag teams split up, and then one is like the Shawn Michaels and one is the Marty Jannetty, and I don't want Jimmy to be the Marty Jannetty of the group.
Mm-hmm.
So I say give him a win at WrestleMania. Then like what Owen and Brett, you know what I mean? Like Owen beat Brett at WrestleMania 10.
Oh man,
Brett still went on to do better things, maybe more things, but Owen always had that one win.
Yep.
His brother.
And Owen was the better wrestler.
Better talker.
Better wrestler.
Better
overall.
hair.
Better everything.
Slammy award-winning Owen Hart.
People like to say that because they go, "Oh well, Brett won all these times." Like, no, watch their matches. The only reason that Brett and Owen were so good together, aside from the fact they've been having that match since Owen was born, Owen and Brett were just. Owen was that good with everybody, and yeah, Brett was good with everybody, but Owen was on a different level because he understood. First off, he understood not to take everything personally. Like, unfortunately for Brett, the thing that ruined his career is the hitman was him.
Okay.
You said, "Hey, hitman, you're a jerk." He's like, "Me, Brett Lee, Hitman Hart the Fifth." I assume Brett Lee, what Brett is short for. But take that personally, and like I would cut a promo on him, and he'd be like, go back stage and stuff, and be like, "Do you really think that about me?" Like, I honestly think he bought into the gimmick because there was no gimmick for him.
Mm-hmm.
Where Owen was just a gimmick, just constantly, joking with everybody about it. But that's just me. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Ryan.
So Owen Hart is your pick for the.
That's my pick. Owen Hart. My pick is going to be. I actually am going to pick Jay because I do believe that this is going to lead to a Oos reunion.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with. I think that the bloodline is going to be the Oos brothers, and I do mean all of the Oos brothers.
Yep.
And the new bloodline is going to be a couple of Tongans coming in.
Ooh.
Yep. I mean, there's Tama Tonga is looking for a job, and well, Monday's coming. Yeah. I think
Tama's coming Monday.
Jacob Fatu is a free agent also.
Yes, too. Yep.
They're coming Monday.
Every good business needs a chairman. I'll see myself out.
Okay. Jey Uso's definitely winning because he has a catchphrase.
I almost picked Jimmy because the bad guy brother won the other two brother versus brother matches. I just had to put that out there after everyone made their pick.
Okay.
It's like every 15 years, right?
Every 15 years, the bad brother wins.
Yeah.
Definitely not this time.
15 years from now, my two sons can fight at WrestleMania. Two pool explode.
The two pool cannonball. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But they do it. They can do it on the Jericho Cruise.
But
what's our next match?
Their next match we're running down here on night one is for one of the women's championships. I don't know which one. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
The women's world championship.
The women's world championship, which is the belt that Rhea Ripley has. So it's going to be Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the women's world championship. You know, I don't think Dave has gone first. So
I did too go first last time, you jerk.
You know what? Dave gets to go first again.
Lead it off well. And I'm going to dominate these predictions the same way that Rhea Ripley has dominated the women's division the past year. And she's going to continue to dominate the women's division because Mommy is always on top. Mommy is going to win. Rhea Ripley retains.
Okay.
Who's next?
I got to agree with Dave. I can't see anybody taking her spot right now. She's just above and beyond, like, the best thing that they have right now in the women's division.
Yep.
Best character, some of the best work. Like, she's great.
Well, with that pick, I think that she is going to continue to be a interim champion because she's just going to hold on to that title until Charlotte Flair comes back and just takes it from her on a random show.
WWE presents Starcade from Greensboro, South Carolina on a Thursday night.
Charlotte Flair is supposedly has been training at the Performance Center. Her knee is looking much better. Who knows? She could take it as soon as Monday. Yeah. And which wouldn't shock me. I don't like it, but that's okay. I think that Becky's not going to win. I don't think it's going to hurt Becky at all because Becky Lynch can literally get a shot at any match she has is already going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
And this match will actually do more for Rhea than it will for Becky. Because Becky can lose and whatever. Rhea loses and it continues to say that she can't get the job done at WrestleMania. And then she'll get basically stuck where Asuka is because, Asuka does the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely Rhea's.
One more match on night one. Bring it home, Nick.
All right. Well, the main event of the evening is The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. And, we'll just have Dave go first again. This only seems right.
Sorry,
okay.
There's a stipulation for this match, right?
Yes, there's a stipulation that if Cody and Seth wins, it's 1-on-1 in the main event, Roman versus Cody on night 2. If Rock and Roman win, then it is bloodline rules, whatever they want. They said, I believe in the promo that when they announced the stipulation, The Rock said that Solo Sikoa could sing the national anthem if he wanted, and I am all here for that. Like, let's have Solo sing America the Beautiful Night 2. Let's have him sing the French national anthem at Backlash.
Wait, is bloodline rules just like house rules with House of Black? They just make
it up as we go. The Duchess of Queensberry rules is my preferred choice of shenanigan match. But I'm going with The Rock and Roman Reigns, thanks to Drew McIntyre interfering on behalf of the bloodline. Drew McIntyre does his Claymore to Seth Rollins. The Rock pins Seth Rollins. Boom. There you go.
Okay.
I like it.
That is an interesting take. I agree with the result, but I do not agree with the method. I think there are some shenanigans. I do think that Cody bumps Seth, which leads to there's some kind of mistake or miscommunication or something like that leads to The Rock getting the pin on Seth or Roman getting the pin on Seth because Cody accidentally does something. And I think that I don't see them. I look at finishing the story, and it doesn't make sense to just be like, oh, it's a 1-on-1 match because Roman whole thing for his entire title run has been you don't just take on Roman, you take on Roman and his 9,000 cousins.
Yep, I agree.
So I don't see.
I just think Drew has been such a back player to all of this going on. Like, there's been no focus on the fact that Seth is defending his title against Drew. Drew has been trolling CM Punk more than he's been trolling Seth Rollins, besides that promo last week. I feel like if Drew interferes, it gives him a main role to play in Mania.
Yeah.
I think that it's not that his main role will come later. I think of course at the same time I also think that he's not gonna be the reason that I think Seth's going to turn on Cody in the main event. I don't think Seth is going to come out of this looking like a face.
Okay. Garrett, what's your pick?
Well, like you guys said, like every time there's a bloodline match, it's never 1-on-1. Last year's main event was 1-on-1, and look what happened. Like, so even when they are banned from ringside, they find a way.
Yeah,
they're like life. They find a way. And so I think another thing is maybe spoiling a prediction or so, but future prediction. But if a face is going to beat these heels in night 2, then you give the heels the win night one.
Yep.
And why not? I mean, like if it's gonna be if you're Cody and you already know, like you got screwed over by the bloodline multiple times when they're banned from ringside, just bring them on. Just make it no DQ.
Yeah.
You
Then
know
you
what
can
I
do
mean?
anything.
If it's no DQ, okay, cool. Low blow. Take a chair shot to the head to Roman. Pin him right away. Like,
imagine Jason Kelsey shows up just in the middle, just out of nowhere. He does the Gronk spot during the Andre Battle Royal a few years back.
Get stopped by another security guard. The same one.
Right, the security guard takes a mask. It's Travis Kelsey. Oh my god! So
The Rock
yes,
wins.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
Night
Tom,
two.
Nick tagging into Tom. So it's
Night
Oh,
two.
all right.
All right, we're blowing through this. I'm tired. Night two, the Pride, which is a team, against the Final Testament, which is also a team. Dave, you can go first.
I've got the Pride. Bobby Lashley needs a big win. Street Profits need to look strong so they can go take tag belts eventually. The
Great,
Pride.
thank you. Garrett.
Yeah, this is a cool down match if I've ever heard of one, and I'll go with Pride also.
Excellent. JP.
I'm gonna pick Testament because I think that those guys are getting geared up to be a big trio.
Great. All right. I am gonna go. I don't know who the Testament is, so I'll go with them.
Karrion Kross, the Apostle, whatever.
Match two. LaKnight versus Edge Styles. Dave, you can go first.
Yeah, give me LA Knight, baby. Needs
Cool.
that big
JP.
win.
I want AJ to win, but it's going to be LA Knight.
Great. Garrett.
Just to be different, I think LA Knight might win, but just to be different, I'll say AJ because maybe AJ should have won his WrestleMania.
Smart move in this kind of competition.
I agree with you, Garrett. I think AJ deserves some sort of WrestleMania moment. Next match. Logan Paul versus Co versus Randy Orton. We'll go Dave.
Just to backtrack, AJ Styles did have a WrestleMania moment when he shared the ring with Shane McMahon, and I'm going with Logan Paul to retain his title.
Okay, great. JP.
All I heard was Shane McMahon.
Shut up, Nick. JP.
So this is for the Logan versus Co versus Rico.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Rico because he doesn't lose at WrestleMania, and he's gonna do a stupid Rico. I think Logan is going to take a stupid, crazy Rico from him, and it's going to be probably the best thing ever in that match.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's a match to watch for on night two.
So Rico, all right.
Has Randy ever been U.S. champion?
Dave.
Yes.
Okay.
At WrestleMania.
Wait, who did Dave pick?
I picked Logan Paul.
You picked Logan Paul. JP picked Rico. Garrett picks.
SummerSlam is in Cleveland, which is Logan Paul's old hometown this year, so I'm going to go with Logan Paul.
Interesting. I'm going to go with Co because he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Then we have Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Dave?
Seth Rollins wins, beats Drew McIntyre, loses to Damian Priest the following night.
Cool. Garrett?
JP, go first because I want to hear.
Seth with Punk interference to lose to Damian Priest the next night.
Wow.
Interesting.
Drew is a free agent. He's coming up soon, but he's been talking way too much shit on CM Punk to not have a match between those two. They might fight each other at SummerSlam if Punk is back by then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with Drew. He's due it. He's due. He won a world title in front of nobody. Let's give him this one.
Oh.
I don't like Drew, but I'm picking Drew as well.
Also, Drew beats the shit out of
Dave.
Seth. I'm sorry, I just had to explain it.
Dave.
Hi.
The only match that matters this night: Io Sky versus Bailey. Dave.
Damn, I could really piss Tom off here.
Dave.
But I'm not going to pick against his girl. I'm going with, hey, I want some Bailey.
Cool. JP.
You know my pick.
Yeah, it's Bailey. Garrett.
Also, But here's the question. Yes, I'm picking Bailey. Does she come out with the Bailey buddies? Does she come out with her old music?
We can only hope and dream.
I think her hair's long enough to do the side pony.
It's not. Her hair's not long enough to do the side pony. We are getting fucking good Bailey back. She's gonna come out to like the old music's gonna start, and then it's gonna be like, wait, no, because she's coming out to Paramore. She tweeted Paramore, and Paramore's like, hell yeah. So I think Paramore is gonna play. If Paramore plays and Bailey's walking out to the ring, fuck.
Paramore does the new Bailey, the old Bailey music.
No, but she's friends with Paramore.
No, I'm just saying, like they do a Punk Goes Pop remix.
No. On Twitter, Bailey requested them to do a specific one of their songs.
Okay.
So I think that's what's going to happen. But I think we're getting good Bailey back, and I think it's going to be like a new take on it. I think it's going to be like pop punk Bailey.
Okay.
Oh, please. Oh God. Put that in my
Thank you. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you. I agree. Next, we have the Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Dave?
It's time, friend.
Okay.
We finished the story at WrestleMania, God damn it. We finished the story, Cody.
Okay.
We finished it.
Okay. Dave picked Cody. Garrett?
Yeah, no rubber chicken this year. Cody.
Yep. JP?
I guess I have to agree with these guys, even though I kind of want to see the wrestling universe go crazy watching Cody. I'm still stuck on the whole Bailey. If Bailey comes out to a Paramore song and how the Patreon group will blow up going, Tom Spaghetti!
Dude, Garrett, you've got to get in the group chat just for Mania for that. Because my reaction.
Throwing pasta at the wall. That's sticking!
I invited half of my school to WrestleMania, so they're about to watch me just dump 45 pounds of pasta on my naked body.
Is this like the new ice bucket challenge? It's the new ice bucket challenge. The pasta plunge.
The pasta plunge. So JP, you're also agreeing, Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be Cody. So then we have the time tiebreaker, which is full match time. According to Wikipedia, any matches, so anything that gets added or taken away does not matter. So it is bell to bell, every match
main
that takes
card
place.
too. Main card.
Dave, shut the fuck up.
Dave,
main card matches. We're not talking the pre-show because no one gives a shit about the pre-show. There's going to be 4 hours of pre-show this weekend. Nobody wants to watch that. Garrett, do you have a question?
Yes. Can you deduct 1 point from Dave for?
I can.
Yes.
You cannot.
Also, question.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what the match time was last year?
Dave
I do.
probably.
I
Dave,
do.
what was it?
Not saying it.
Don't be a dick.
Okay,
Not giving my answer away.
Find
Dave,
him again.
go first. Dave's first.
I'm not going first. I'm not
Dave,
going
you're going
first.
Dave, then
going
you're
first.
not going. Dave,
Then
you're
I'm
either
not
going
going
first.
first.
Or
I'm
you don't
not
get a
going
tiebreaker.
first. I can edit in my response.
You don't get a
after
tiebreaker.
everyone.
No, me and Nick
These
are the
two can
referees
go
tonight.
first.
Me and
I'm
Nick
not
are the
playing
referees
this.
tonight.
This is not
No,
fair.
fuck you,
JP,
Dave.
your answer
Dave,
first.
Dave,
Tom.
you said Tom and Nick can be the referees. I have been going through some shit, and I decided to come back for this because I love you. And now you're treating me this way? You said I get to be a referee with my friend Nick, and we call the shots, not you. So
I'm the
you
executive,
fucking
but
go first. I don't give a shit, Dave.
I'm the executive
Dave,
producer.
I don't give a Dave.
He's the handler of the commissioner.
I don't give a fucking shit, Dave.
Dave is arguing with official. I believe that is a. Let me check the royal decree real quick.
Yes.
That's a at least a point deduction, maybe two,
Nope.
and a fine.
I don't think Dave even gets to go.
Whatever time.
I just want to throw out that last year, Spaceman George was so confident with his win that he picked 1 minute as the total runtime of the show, even though he still lost to Tom.
You want to fucking throw stars, baby? Fucking throw stars?
Yeah, really.
Why are we doing weapons?
I don't have any weapons, and I live in Florida.
Hold on.
I came freaking prepared. Now somebody else go. I'm not going first.
Dave, you're up, Dave, or I'm going to burn my fucking face.
I have Parmesan cheese to throw in your eyes.
I got worried that the iron was hot. It hasn't been plugged in weeks. Fine. JP, you go. You're king.
I just want it noted for the record that Dave will be fined and have points deducted for this disagreement with the officials.
Obviously.
I almost would say give him a suspension, but I'm not.
I've been suspended by this broadcast.
We don't suspend.
Before.
No. We can't suspend Dave because then there's no show.
Just saying. I'm saying a suspension without pay, maybe just without pay. A pay.
I don't get paid to do this.
Where does our Patreon money go?
It's on an account.
It's in California.
No, it's not in California anymore.
My time. Do I go with each night or total time?
Total time.
Both nights.
Total time. Hold on, I gotta do some math real quick. I do have it written down on my stuff here.
I got the chase of that, Dave.
Beautiful.
I always get a chase.
They love you. They do not love me.
I've never
actually the back of his trunk say wrestling's not fake.
JP, you can get my chase. You know that.
Yes, sir. We will discuss that at a later time. Let's see here. I'm going to say total time between the 2 days, not including the pre-show, is going to be 3 hours. No, 6 hours. 6 hours. I was doing each one. 6 hours, 5 minutes, and 29 seconds.
All right.
Okay.
That's a lot of wrestling.
Well,
just like Price is Right rules, like closest without going over. Like how does this?
Whoever's closest, we'll figure it out.
I just gotta go on. I figure there's gonna be at least an hour of crap during the 5 hours of crap that's going on.
That's true.
Okay.
Plus promo for the
this
new.
Is just match time, right?
Just match time, yeah.
Okay. I just found it online.
Oh.
Last year's.
I didn't even look at that, and I'm terrified at how much I might be over.
You were really close, JP. Last year was
the yodeler has fallen off the cliff 3 times, JP. If we're playing that Price is Right game. Woo!
The total time of match time last year with 15 matches was 3 hours, 37 minutes, and 18 seconds.
Oh! Can I change my answer?
Yes.
You already been submitted. Sorry, royal decree.
Yes, you can. JP, yes, you can.
The officials, that's what the officials are for. That's why they're here.
And me and Nick agree.
Yes.
All right. I will go with 3 hours. 3 hours, 5 minutes, and 29 seconds.
Great. Garrett?
How many matches are there this year?
32.
I think there's 13.
13? Okay. I'll go 3 hours, 42 minutes, and 28 seconds.
Great. David?
Right.
The Rock is in the main event. It's going to be long.
It's been 434 days since I've been champion.
Oh my
King
God,
of the
just take a
Nerds.
fucking time.
Just saying. So I am going
4 hours, 3 minutes, and 4 seconds.
I am going with 3 hours and 34 minutes. Take last year minus the Miz matches. Boom.
That's cool. I'm going. What did you say? 3 hours? What?
34 minutes. You're gonna Price is Right me and go one up.
$1.
No,
335, Bob.
336, Bob, and 28 seconds.
You son of a bitch. All right, so that is our WrestleMania predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Lock it in. Grab a drink.
Shane McMahon comes back nice and healthy.
Guys, I got my elbow tattooed.
Rosalita, come sit by my fire. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and John Cena help.
We hope you've enjoyed our
Cody
WrestleMania 40 predictions. Let us know your predictions in the comment section below. Let us know which night you're more excited for. Night 1 seems far more entertaining than night 2, but we all know night 2 is about finishing the goddamn story. So
it's about Bailey and Paramore.
Until the broadcast after Mania, we hope you had a good time. We thank JP and Garrett for coming on here. Until next time, on behalf of myself, Tom, and Nick, don't forget to subscribe to the rest of your broadcasts here on YouTube. And don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because like Kevin Rand said, Mom, you're the real MP. Good night, everyone. Finish the story, and God bless America.
Sometimes I like to fart in my hand and smell it.
Ew.